The women's college volleyball national title is up for grabs today in Kansas City. The top-ranked Kentucky Wildcats are taking on the Aggies of Texas A&M, and ESPN's Emily Ehman is there to preview the action. Emily, always great talking to you. Thanks for joining me. Now, this is the first time in SEC history that two conference teams will play each other for the national title. Why has the league become so dominant over just these last few years?
It is unprecedented what we're seeing right now from the Southeastern Conference. Two SEC teams haven't even made the national semifinals before, let alone the national championship match. We're seeing growth at all levels, and I think that really starts from the top. We're seeing athletic directors that are investing in the sport, hiring coaches who are incredible, like Texas A&M's Jamie Morrison in his third season. We're seeing investment from the top, but also grassroots at the high school level, high school clubs, high school teams, a lot of growth there that we haven't seen in years past. So those high school players are getting better and feeding into a lot of teams that we see in the SEC.
Now, Kentucky and A&M, they've already played once this regular season. What are going to be the keys to the game for both teams this afternoon?
Yeah, when you think back to the first matchup in October, these are two completely different teams right now. You have Kentucky, who's on a 27-match winning streak. The key for them is going to be to slow down the speed of Texas A&M's offense. That means they have to serve really tough from the end line and stay aggressive attacking-wise. And then because A&M is such a good blocking team, the backcourt really needs to dig in and cover their hitters, because we're going to see a lot of big offense on both sides. For Texas A&M, the key is going to be keeping the speed to their offense. That means a really good first contact. So coming off the serve, good first passes so they can really shoot the ball out fast to their outside pins, who are absolutely phenomenal. And then it's going to be key to slow down the left side attack for Kentucky. A&M's right side blockers need to do a really good job against the best left side duo in the country in Eva Hudson and Brooklyn DeLay for the Wildcats.
Now, Emily, you know this. Women's college volleyball, it's growing fast. Last year's championship game set an attendance record, and Nebraska's program has the power to fill up their football stadium. So why do you think the sport is growing so much, and what's the vibe there in Kansas City among the fans?
Well, I can tell you the vibe is awesome here. I think there were questions without the Blue Bloods. You know, without Texas, Nebraska, Penn State, and Stanford for the first time since 2011. We didn't know how the national semifinals was going to be, but what we're seeing is there's so much parity in the sport and excitement around the sport. We haven't seen a dip at all. The arena was packed the other night for the national semifinals. Over 18,300 people were in this arena. I mean, we could barely get dinner reservations the last few nights. That's how good the vibe has been. And the growth of the sport, I think that really speaks to what we're seeing here. It's at all levels. It's attendance in arenas across the country continuing to break records, and that's viewership. We saw the highest rated NCAA regionals on ESPN over the past weekend, and it was really exciting to see those numbers because every year it keeps getting better, and that's all culminating in one of the most exciting times in our sport with two teams, and only one of them has a national championship in Kentucky. So we're seeing parity from the top to the bottom, and this sport is absolutely exploding because of it.
Get yourself some Arthur Bryant's while you're out there. Some barbecue, something, Emily. You know, can't go hungry out there.
Got to Jack Stack last night, barely. We got a seat at the bar, but that's how good, that's how packed the city is right now. The vibe is awesome.
There we go. ESPN's Emily Ehman, thank you so much.